Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Abbas Tawakkoli, and I'm teaching Nurs 717, and I'm excited about teaching. I'd like to just go over a little bit about my background. You know who I am and what is my credential to teach this course. And you have access probably through the faculty information and my background, but I just like to go a few minutes to go over that. I graduated from my bachelor degree from animal husbandry from Tehran University and in 1985, and I got my master in public health in biostatistics 1990, and I got my doctorate in biostatistics 98, and then I went back to school, got computer engineering, master in computer engineering 2003. So this is my educational background, and I've been working with College of Nursing since 1992. Prior to that, I worked 2 years at health statistics in North Carolina, Department of Health and Statistics. So over 27 years, I worked with the student and faculty and professional in terms of their research and helping them to sort of get through their research in terms of the statistical aspect of research. So I work with faculty, and as I said, part of my work is working with the grant. Currently, I'm on several grant and helping faculty in terms of the statistical, and also I work with a student and in their DMP project or and dissertation. So you can review my sort of a student I work and the topic I was involved with it. And I also try to sort of have, I have many publications with different faculty and those are publication is sort of a teamwork, and some I also presented in SAS, which is a statistical software, and I work to create paper and present it in different paper. So all of those topics you're going to see. Some of these articles you're going to see in your homework, and I wanted you to see the application of using it. And sort of I review some of the book, and I'm involved with sort of again on my professional, besides the university work, I'm executive council board member for SAS regional conference, which oversees the operation of conference in regional Southeast regional. And I'm teaching, I taught Biostat 700, and I taught, I'm teaching 2 stat courses in nursing building, and have module in research courses, and also taught data management in public health. So putting together, I would consider myself working. I love to teaching and helping a student and being involved with research. Basically, that's my passion. So for this course, what especially the material you're going to see for this course, I want to start with defining a statistic basic definition, and then move on to sort of descriptive statistics in terms of looking at the categorical variable and continuous variable. So you do some calculation to take to use the sort of come up with the answer, and I try to minimize the calculation, but this is the basic stat course, so you're going to see some of the calculation. Then we move up to probability concept, because it's important. As stat course, if all of the procedure you do is based on sort of foundation is based on the probability. So we're going to look at probability definition and the rules, and then the probability distribution. Then we move on to confidence interval and hypothesis testing. We look at confidence interval for means, one sample, two sample, and then one sample proportion, two sample proportion, and one sample variance and two sample variance. And then we're looking at the other topic we're going to use is analysis of variance and factorial design, and chi-square test for independent homogeneity, goodness of fit, Fisher exact test, and then looking at the correlation and regression models. And then we have a short overview of non-parametric tests, and then we end up with some of vital statistics, looking at the rate, ratio, morbidity, mortality, and sort of adjusted rate, unadjusted crude rate, and then a screening test, sensitivity, specificity, false positive, false negative, and then we end up with the sample size and sort of power analysis and some of the related to refusal rate and sample criteria. So basically this gives you a snapshot what we're going to do with this course. And I have weekly assignment and two tests for this course, and these assignment and two tests counted added up to 100. So the way you learn the material is by looking at the examples and then doing yourself. And for this course, I created a handout. This handout are my note when we were doing in class face to face, and I tried to modify it and make more examples. And so the intention of the handout is you have access to my notes, and the material I think is necessary for you to learn. So and you may find some grammatical error. The intention wasn't writing the book, or so just helping you to understand the material. I would be appreciated if you find something, let me know to fix it. But also you have to realize mathematical or statistical writing is a little bit different from normal writing. So, and I hope you would consider that also. And you can contact me, and if you have any question for assignment, you can you can take it. And what I would suggest, first do it, and then you have 30 minutes to upload your assignment because it's multiple choice. And I would suggest to make sure you have your answer ready. Then you can redo it. If you did not do a good score for assignment, you can take it another chance to do it. So, but for tests, you only have one chance, and you have 45 minutes to do the test. So again, I hope this course, I know, is going to be challenging. And in the beginning, especially, the material a little bit is heavier in the beginning, the end of course, and that's usually is my courses is like that. So I would suggest to start early and look at the material, look at my PowerPoint, and read my handout. And then if you need more material, you can look at the book I assigned for this course. But I would suggest first look at my handout and the PowerPoint lecture. And if you are comfortable, then you can doing the homework. especially look at the examples. And for each homework, I also put the tips. That tips based on previous student suggestion, it helped them a lot. So I would suggest a strong